Hey, I just wanted to get this off my chest. It slapped me a little bit across the face. I was talking with a client. He's been a client for about 20 years. Does close to 5,000 visits a week. And we were looking at bringing in one of the shock wave, the stem wave, some kind of a wave into their practice. And one of the things that came out was that this isn't covered as not physical therapy, like all these different things are moving in. And I went, okay, time out. Excuse me? What do you mean it's not physical therapy? And it rang his bell a little bit. I said, do you think physical therapy is only the things that an insurance company will cover? If they happen to be things that an insurance company doesn't cover, it's psychedelic or bizarre or not medically necessary or supported? Or is it that you have sales avoidance and you actually can't get into the conversation with a patient? What really is it? I mean, helping a golf guy do better golfing could be physical therapy. If you're trying to improve someone's strength and performance on any level, we'd call that physical therapy. If you have physical therapists out, say on the golf course, we'd still be physical therapy. It isn't covered by insurance. So if we consider insurance to be what allows us to survive, we are screwed as a profession. The only way to make more money is to make more money. Now, I say that all the time. If you're ever on any of my webinars, I say that all the time, and it's not a lie. It's absolutely the truth. You want to have full schedules. So of course, if you're a clinician listening to this, if your schedule is full, how are you going to get a raise every year? It has to come from Hip National Bank, which would be your employer's back pocket. And if you're the employer, what's going to come from your pocket? So you have to get the entire organization not to just think with patient visit volume or appropriately coding, but also what other things exist out there in the physical therapy market, and notice I'm saying physical therapy market, that can be incorporated into a patient's care so that we can make a little bit more money per visit and we can provide a better outcome for our patients. One of the things that I run across a lot is the vast majority of people who do dry needling give it away. So you pay a certain amount of money to send people off to get certified in dry needling, and then you give the service away. Now, if it's you and you're okay with that, then you don't have the license to complain about reimbursement or anything else because you're giving it away. You just lost that card, it's gone. So if you are only selling the needles, it's still gone for you. So how do we present that discussion of costs, benefit, how to get the patient to see beyond their insurance in order to get well? And that's a know-how and that's a skill. And if you want to talk about it, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. If you really want to handle it, I come to your office and I do a training with your clinical team on how to sell cash-based services in an insurance environment. And this skill is not something I could just say, do these 3 things and you're going to be flooded with people handing out their credit cards. It's a skill. And how do you get good at a skill? You do it enough times. And you have to know how to go from kind of avoiding the conversation of selling something to actually being the advisor, being the clinician, being the doctor of physical therapy who's making the strong recommendation of what a patient should do in order to get that next level of health. Now, what I'd like you to do is click on the button. I want you to go to the page, wherever that page is. I'll make up a page. Go to that page, and I want you to book an appointment with me. What I'd want to be talking to you about is 1, you want to do something about it. And 2, if you want to do something about it, how do we get the team on board with doing it? Because owners could say, yeah, I would love to get $30, $40 or more for dry needling when I've been giving it away. That's not going to happen with a conversation just with the owner. That's going to happen with a conversation with the group, okay? The key group, the clinical group. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. Hope that you can make it. See you then.